So I can't believe we're doing this, but today is my first day of Whole30. It is my first time ever doing Whole30 or any sort of diet or restriction. I've done like a juice cleanse once, never done dry January. So this is gonna be a brand new experience for me. I got a group of friends also doing this, my sister, and a bunch of others, and I'm sure you'll get to see them along the way. But it is day one. I already had breakfast today, which consisted of hard-boiled eggs, 2 of them, and bacon. I don't normally eat bacon, but it is allowed on Whole30 as long as it's uncured and no sugar added. So I had that, and then I had an active outside lunch today. So I had an RX bar and some turkey breast. And now I'm gonna make dinner, but I just got back from Trader Joe's, so I wanted to show you what I picked up and how I'm gonna kick off the first week or 10 days of Whole30. You will see us along the way as we track our progress, probably around the 10-day, 20-day, and 30-day mark. All right, let's get into the groceries. So as you can see, big haul from Trader Joe's. Some of these things, most of these things are from one pickup, but I'll show you some of the other things that I've gotten previously. Let's start here. We have some fruit, pomegranates and mangoes and bananas. I also have some avocados, some regular potatoes, some sweet potatoes. And then we have some of the protein. We have chicken. I don't normally treat myself, but I got some beef filet mignon, which I think I'm gonna be starting with my first meal on this. Some beef ribeye steak, some ground beef, bacon. This you can see has 0 sugars. This is the chicken sausage. It has only chicken and parsley and salt, so no sugars added to this or dairy. Some prosciutto, yum, this is gonna be a good treat. This is the turkey breast I had today for lunch. Some tomatoes. So I was picking up pesto, and a lot of pesto has dairy in it, I'm pretty sure. So I had this vegan kale cashew basil pesto as a substitute. The person at checkout helped me get this, and I want to use that with the butternut squash. I did not get this today. They did not have any more at Trader Joe's today. Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green beans. I forgot asparagus, some lettuce and spinach, blackberries with a meal. Oh, there's the rest of my avocados. And then I like peanut butter, and I can't have that because you can't have peanuts. So I got the mixed nut butter, some ghee. Never had ghee before. I heard Whole Foods ghee is better, but here we are. Tahini, I don't know how exactly I'm gonna use this, but it is Whole30 approved, and I'm hoping to try it on things, so I'll definitely show you how I figure out how to use that. Spicy mustard to mix to make dressings. Chunky salsa. I wasn't sure if this was approved, but after reading the ingredients list, I'm pretty sure it's allowed. I also like this salsa verde. This is also allowed. And then I got some regular tomatoes with no sugar in the cans. This I will be using for my tomato sauce. Balsamic vinegar for salad dressings, and then sparkling water. I'm definitely gonna get some LaCroix. The sparkling water will help me. So it is a huge haul from Trader Joe's. I'll see how long this lasts me, how many days I can get through. I think I'm gonna have steak salad right now. I might also make a potato because I love French fries. The hardest thing about Whole30 I thought was gonna be the cheese and the dairy, because I love ice cream and I love cheese, but I actually am a huge dips girl. And I think that's gonna be the hardest part, not being able to have ketchup and regular mayo. So I usually have Hellmann's olive oil, mayonnaise, and dressing. And I was reading the ingredients list, thought I would be totally fine, but it has soybean oil in this and sugar. So I can't use it as my mayonnaise. So I had to get the Primal Kitchen mayo made with avocado oil. And this has no, a pretty clean ingredients list: avocado oil, eggs, egg yolks, vinegar, salt, and rosemary extract. So this is, you're allowed to use on Whole30. Says Whole30 approved. And then dressings for salads. So mostly I think I'm gonna use oil and vinegar and maybe mix some mustard in there. But there's also expensive salad dressings that are out there. Same brand as the mayonnaise, Primal Kitchen, Caesar dressing. Lots of oil at the bottom, so we really have to shake that up. And then the cilantro ranch dressing from a different brand, but these are both approved for Whole30. So I'm gonna get cooking. I'm pretty hungry because I didn't eat a lot today. And I am like feeling okay. And I thought that day 2 and day 3 were gonna be fine. And then my friend Casey, who's done Whole30 once before, sent me a link to how you should feel, how your body feels days 1 through 30. And apparently days 2 and 3 are pretty rough because you feel like you have a hangover, you have a headache, and you might be a little irritable. So we'll see. I'm starting work back tomorrow with the new year. So hopefully I am a good coworker and am not too annoying. But you'll see me back when I have my meal. For dinner, I'm having filet mignon with broccoli, some Primal Kitchen mayo, and a big salad, bunch of lettuce, tomatoes, avocado, and bell pepper. I almost forgot to give my review of day 1 of Whole30 before I went to bed. Today really felt like a normal day of eating. You know, I didn't have any alcohol, didn't have any grains, didn't have pasta, but my meals were pretty normal. And I had mayo with dinner, even though it was different mayo. It felt kind of like a normal dinner that I would have made myself. So today I say was pretty successful. I'm kind of tired, but maybe that's from my workout. I hear day 2 and day 3 are tough. And also day 2, aka tomorrow, is my first day back from work after the holidays. So it'll be a little rough there as well, just getting back into the swing of things. Plus day 2, or quote unquote, the hangover of Whole30. So we will see how it goes and I will keep you posted. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, or leave a comment below. Whole30 day 2 breakfast. Well, I did not wake up this morning with a pounding headache like what could have been anticipated based on how other users experience Whole30, but apparently that has a lot to do with what I put into my body, and I guess I don't put a ton of, sugary crap into my body, so I'm feeling okay. Day 2 of black coffee is less exciting. I made myself a big breakfast and I haven't touched the eggs yet. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat it. So we'll see. But so far I'm in a pretty good mood. Salmon fillet with my leftover broccoli from last night, a little bit of the Primal mayo, and some sparkling water. So I think I'm starting to feel it. I feel really tired. I don't really have a strong headache, but I have mild stuff going on in my head. If it gets worse, it's gonna be rough. For dinner, I'm having spaghetti squash, and the hardest thing about this is cutting it, and it's my least favorite part. So I'm gonna struggle through this. Jesus, this is a workout. The lady on YouTube even made it look easier. Ah! What a win! Huge! Oh my god! Third straight morning of black coffee. I'm tired, but I'm feeling totally fine today. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. So it is day number 3 of Whole30, and I'm honestly feeling pretty good. My friend had a headache at this stage, but I'm feeling okay. I'm gonna try to run. We'll see how that goes. Then I might feel shitty. I'm still a little tired, but besides that, I'm feeling good. The one thing I have noticed though is that I feel like my kitchen is just gonna be in a constant mess during this whole thing. I am just trying to, like, I'm just cooking all the time, like in the middle of my work day. And I feel like I'm never like done putting everything away, or once I put it away, it's time to cook again and everything's out. So that's gonna be probably my whole month of dirty counter space, but that's okay. This morning, I didn't capture it, but I had a hard-boiled egg with everything with baby oil seasoning. I had a banana with the nut butter, and I had some blackberries. And then for lunch, I had my leftover salmon, as well as an entire sweet potato that I air fried in my air fryer. Shout out to you, Dad, for getting me that for Christmas. Great touch there. And then for dinner, I'm going over to a friend's house, but I'm gonna have leftover spaghetti squash with ground beef and pesto for dinner, so nothing too exciting. Don't forget to subscribe to see more. Run check. I accidentally burnt my bacon to a crisp. Late breakfast. I already had breakfast, but I am hungry and this just needs to hit the spot. Posh lunch for day number 5. Pre-dinner snack. My friend Nestle's birthday weekend, so I have a full bag of food, my dinner for tonight. I'm sure they're gonna be eating out a lot, and I'll try when I can, but bringing supplies just in case. Breakfast day 6. I am celebrating Nestle's birthday this weekend and currently at Sweetwater Brewery. My friends are ordering beers. I am here secretly with a LaCroix and an RX bar. This is a chocolate chip RX bar. It is approved by Whole30 because it's not actually chocolate chips. It's like cocoa nibs or something that they shave and put in. Anyway, it's a tough day today, but it's still fun hanging out, even though there's very little I can enjoy. I thought I was gonna get the Brussels sprouts here, but they have soy in them, so another time. So excited for Chipotle. I just had my Chipotle bowl, the Whole30 approved one. It had the cauliflower rice, it was okay. And I'm like still hungry, so I made a bowl of blackberries and peanut butter. But Nestle is sitting across from me eating a really delicious looking pizza.
That's beautiful.
It's beautiful! And I really want it. But you know, we're gonna keep pushing through. So we went to Chrome Yellow Coffee and got black coffee, and they were so kind to give me some Nut Pods creamer, except it leaves this like weird chunkiness at the top. So I don't know if I'm a fan. Probably will be drinking black coffee from now on, but they were so nice and they gifted these to me. Lunch on day 7. I didn't have breakfast today, so having a big bowl with tuna, egg, some nuts, and some pomegranates. I just came back from a weekend with my friend celebrating her birthday. It was me and 2 of the girls, my friend and her friend. We spent the weekend in an Airbnb in Atlanta, not too far from my apartment. Dined in, had some brunches out. It was a boozy weekend for them, and it wasn't too bad actually, you know, spending the weekend on Whole30, having to think about my diet, although I do have some thoughts about it. The challenging thing was definitely eating out, which, you know, everybody says on Whole30, but you kind of feel a little bit like an asshole when you're ordering at a restaurant on Whole30, because I have to ask, you know, for a burger without the bun, without the cheese, with the sauce on the side. you ask questions. I've been to a bunch of coffee shops, and a lot of coffee shops have alternative milks, but they still have sugars in it. So it's been a challenge trying to find the right Whole30 approved items while eating out. I'm sure there was, probably something that I ate that I wasn't supposed to, like maybe the burger at the restaurant was made in some oil that I wasn't supposed to have, or the pickles weren't, naturally pickled, they're pickled in sugar that were on top of the burger. So I know there's probably some things that slipped in when they shouldn't have, but for the most part, I also brought food to the Airbnb. Like I prepared ahead of time, made a bunch of hard-boiled eggs, brought some 2 dinner options, seasonings and stuff, and my nut butter. I definitely have been using the nut butter as a crutch. I think you're not supposed to do that in Whole30. Like if you are using things as to fill cravings, that's not good, and I'm definitely doing that, I think. I'm trying to keep it with a snack or with a meal, but it's definitely a good fix. For dinner, I'm going to make a skirt steak. I'm pretty sure that's the kind of meat I have for tonight. I'm gonna make with broccoli in the air fryer, as well as sweet potatoes as French fry form. Very good. Leave a comment if you're doing Whole30, or if you have any questions about how it's going. Definitely will answer it in the next 2 videos. Overall, general feeling is pretty positive about the whole thing. The food doesn't seem too crazy. The hardest thing for sure was definitely sitting across from my friend Nestle, who also has a YouTube channel. You should check it out. I'll link it below. But sitting across from her while she ate a delicious pizza, I had yummy spaghetti, squash, and sausage though, so it wasn't too bad. But that was definitely the hardest moment so far of this first 7 days. But 3 more to go, and then I will release this video. Morning, it is day 8, and I was just thinking that I can totally drink my coffee black. I have been doing it now for 8 days. I've tried oat milks or almond milks that are Whole30 approved, but don't like them as much. I can do this. Like, it's not that bad. I still think in the future I'm gonna love an iced latte every now and again, but I could probably drink my coffee black going forward. I also kind of feel cool drinking my coffee black. I used to just do coffee and creamer, but I don't know, maybe I don't need to. I didn't have breakfast today, so having a large lunch, ground beef, broccoli, leftover sweet potatoes, and leftover green beans. I'm having some nut butter and strawberries. I am almost out of the nut butter. I finished the nut butter. So good. It's day 8. I started on day 2, so in a week I finished it. I'm definitely gonna have to make a Trader Joe's stop today, even though I don't need to, just to get some nut butter. This is a must-have Whole30 thing. Dinner tonight is some steak and Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are made in the air fryer, and some LaCroix.
Hi friends, this is Casey. Thanks for tuning into Emily's vlog. I was on a previous vlog, so you might recognize me. But I'm here to talk about my Whole30. I'm eating right now, days 1 through 10. I'm currently on day 11, which if you go to the Whole30 website, they have a day by day of the Whole30, and days 10 and 11 are the days most people quit, and I am really feeling that. This is the second time I've done the Whole30. I really like it. Kind of one of my resolutions for the new year is to be more mindful. So I've been meditating, and the Whole30 really helps with mindful eating, really looking at what you're putting in your body, reading the ingredients, eating a lot of good things. I am a big meat eater, so it works for me because you eat a lot of meat and vegetables and a lot of good things. I feel pretty good physically. I think it's all mental cravings. It's hard. It's hard. My fiance, Mark, you want to say hi?
What's up?
He's also doing it too. He misses beer. He misses cheese. We all miss cheese, bread, all the good stuff in life. But we're still motivated to keep going. We had chicken tenders last night for dinner made with almond flour. Tonight we're gonna make some pork chops, and so it's good. We've been having hamburgers, so you know, not really depriving ourselves, but stay tuned for the rest. I hope the other girls are doing okay.
It is my second grocery run that I've done on Whole30. I really just went out to get more nut butter, and then it was my boss's birthday this week, so I needed to get a cake, so I went to Kroger and picked up a few things in terms of protein in the meat section. Now, what I've come to realize is that this is the most protein I have purchased in a week period. I am buying all sorts of protein. I have to have it on my meals, and I'm getting all sorts of vegetables because that's basically all we can eat. So I'm definitely buying a lot more than I normally would, but I wanted to show you what I got in this haul. I did not just get one nut butter, I got 2 of them because it definitely needed that. So let's dive in. We'll start over here in the protein section. So I got a bunch of different meats. I got some ground beef, some ground turkey. I got this beef sirloin from Trader Joe's. These are from Kroger. I bought some steak, looking forward to that. And then I bought lobster tail. Who am I? I have literally never made this before. Have no idea how that's gonna go. More of the chicken sausage. Not all of the sausages at Trader Joe's are Whole30 approved, so had to get these ones. I got some fruit for my nut butter, some bananas if I want to have a smoothie or for a nut butter, and breakfast, more tomatoes. This butternut squash is great to make a bowl. I've had that with the sausage this week. So wanted to get these. I can freeze one of the bags. Broccoli, of course, love to burn that. Got some pickles for snacking on. These don't have any sugar in them. 2 butternut squash since they keep. These are a lot smaller than the one I made. The one I made lasted like 4 or 5 meals. I don't think these ones will last as much. Another potato. And then I got some more beverages. I really haven't been doing any beverages outside of water and LaCroix, but I wanted to try and spice up my coffee game, so I got this organic cold brew, and I got these kombuchas. I'm pretty sure they're approved, didn't have any added sugar. I'm gonna double check. And this is 100% tangerine juice, so I'll have that as well. And then, of course, some prosciutto for snacking. I got extra so I don't have to go to the store. And yes, like I said, 2 mixed up butters. I also got this cute plant, and then some cake that I cannot eat for my boss's birthday. So this is the whole haul. I have some chicken in the fridge, although I don't love chicken, so I'm not sure when I'm going to make that. I might just switch over to the steak again tonight. Yeah, well, I will keep you posted on my meals. So today has been quite the day of not having just water and coffee all day. I had a kombucha earlier, and now I'm gonna try this tangerine juice. When I poured it, it came out pretty thick and concentrated. So I'm wondering if it would be better with like some carbonated water. Wow, it is very concentrated, sweet and a little tart, but pretty good. I'm excited to have something other than water today. I will say one of the downsides of the nut butter is actually how much oil is at the top, and this is after stirring for a good amount of time and getting oil on my hands. But once you get it mixed in there pretty well, it will not rise up as much anymore once it's in the consistency of the actual nut mixture. But this is one of the downsides of the nut butter. I gotta get to the more solid state.
I'm on day 9 of Whole30 and can honestly say it has not been that bad. I've been trying to eat like this anyway, so I've had some meals in my back pocket. It's just definitely difficult to keep it consistent and do this consistently for 30 days and not have a cheat meal or anything, so that's definitely been a struggle, but other than that, it's been pretty good.
Stay tuned for part 2.